lives, and now that we have that opportunity, it's been awesome.
How much have you guys hung out off the field?
You know, we hang out a lot off the field. One thing people always ask is if you live together, and we don't live together just because he's gonna be gone, and I have my own friends as well. But we go to dinner a lot. Talk football, do our thing. We go to the movies sometimes. We hang out quite a bit though. It's cool.
How close has this line been as a whole? It seems like every all throughout the summer you guys hung out together. You went to concerts together.
Mm-hmm.
All of you just went together.
Well, I've only been here. This is only my second year or whatever, but it's the closest that we've been since I've been here with this new class of freshmen that just came in. We do a lot together. We all like country music. We go to a lot of country concerts together. That's one thing we all do. We try to hang out a lot. And you can feel us kind of coming together more as a group, definitely.
Now, your dad's been to a few. Does he occasionally just pull it to you side and go, okay, well, see, on this play you should have pulled on that?
One thing that's cool about my dad is he likes, he's a real football head. He always asks me like, what is Coach having you do here? Just kind of figure out like the new way of doing things. And he really doesn't try to coach me a lot. He'll try to help me out. Keep your head back. But as far as technique goes, he just likes to hear kind of what Coach M's teaching me and that kind of thing.
Your brother's spent the past 4 years dinged up, injured, or behind somebody else, and he really hasn't been able to make it through. How special is it that this is the year he's finally made it through, and you get to be next to him, not just for 2 plays? Yeah,
I'm really proud of Tyler. He's kind of had a rough road. Blew out his knee, and that really put him back quite a bit. He's finally fought his way back through shoulders, knees, all that kind of stuff, and everything's kind of coming together to click at the end for him. And I'm glad I can be there to kind of share that with him.
How much have you learned from him over the past year and a half?
Oh, Tyler's helped me learn a lot from him. One thing, is just the playbook. He's someone that a lot of times guys will try to teach you the playbook, and it's kind of hard to listen to him. Don't know him very well, but I can really listen to him, and really help me out a lot. And just watching what he does, he leads by example a lot of time, and you can just follow him and know I'm gonna be on the right path.
Because he's big brother. Whenever you start wondering, he just smacks you and you're
right
back in it.
Jordan, you're a redshirt freshman, so you haven't done that too much. But do you have a sense of how good your line can be?
I think we're gonna be good. Like I said earlier, we have a real tight group. We got a lot of good guys. Schwanke and MSG have both played in a lot of games, and they're good to have on either side, in the middle and on the outside to kind of guide us through our thing. So I think with those two, we got a couple young guys coming up. I think we'll be good. Yeah.
Do you feel the responsibility to sort of set the tone for the offense? Even Coach Ted for just a few minutes ago was talking about all the good running backs you guys have, but he said it all starts up front with the line, and you're sort of the unknown, not you personally, but the group, sort of the unknown piece of that offensive puzzle. What sort of responsibility do you guys feel?
As offensive line, we feel that we set the tempo, and we want to be able to run the ball, and to do that, the offensive line has to, we have to get going. So, Coach M always says, lead by example. We set the tempo. The offense can't get set till the O line set. So if we get up there and really get set and get going, then the whole offense will follow. So I think we do feel a sense of responsibility. Really set the tempo of the offense and get our run game going.
What's your evaluation of the deep group of backs you have behind you?
Oh, it's awesome to have the great group of backs that we have behind us. They make us look good. You're blocking, they're awesome, making good cuts, and it's always good to have the depth we have and be able to really have the trust that we do our job and they'll do theirs. So it's nice.
Who's been the biggest surprise for you? Has it been yourself, like, oh wow, I'm the starter now, or is it somebody else on that front five?
I don't really know. I've just been kind of trying to work my my game and get me better, and I don't know about really, because I've only been here a year, so I don't really know. I'm just trying to get myself better,
When after spring you were looking like starting left guard, what thought went through your mind, like, okay, it's only spring, doesn't matter, or were you excited?
You always know that. I always know that there's going to be competition. In the back of my head, I'm getting excited, but also in the back of my head, I know I need to get better, because if I'm going to be the one out there playing, I need to step up my game. I want to be able to contribute to the offense and do what I need to do.
Anything else for Jordan?
Real quick, how much of an impact has the High Performance Center had on you personally so far in your short time with it?
Oh, it's been awesome. In the short time, I've been here, I was up in the surge or whatever with that weight room, and just with the new weight room and Coach Velasquez, the way we had it all set out, it really makes things more efficient, and just getting stronger and being able to have all the cold tubs and everything. It's been awesome.
Right. How much of a role in your recruiting did that play?
It was cool. Everywhere you go, they kind of got their own little new stuff that they're bringing in or whatever. And it didn't play as much of a role. I was really more coming because of the coaches and, it's Cal, and that's just kind of where I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, and then based on the other facilities that you've seen around the conference, based on away games and recruiting trips and other stuff, how do you think it compares to places around the Pac-12?
I definitely think it's up there as one of the best. It's really awesome. I really appreciate everything that we have, so it's real nice.